All right, guys, what is up? Welcome on back. And before we play this game, I have to address that season-ending injury, and we're going to negotiate again with some of these players here. Ruggs, I think he wanted more salary. There we go. I think Ruggs. We got Ruggs down, and can't negotiate there. Was it Belton? Wanted a little bit more salary too. There we go. All right, so now we have 2.4 million. I don't think I'm going to sign anyone else. All right, so let's trade Bebe, Flanagan. Not him. He's 25. I might trade Leafalo, actually. Maybe and Leafalo. Let's trade those guys. I don't know. Well, maybe Flanagan's got more value, but we have to make a move. We have to make a move because I'm just going to lose those players anyway. So let's see what we got as far as Flanagan. I kind of would like to get fucking what's-his-face back. This guy here, I'll show you. I want to get fucking Crockett back. But I don't think they're going to take this. I don't think they'd take that trade. All right. Someone's got to be interested. I mean, he's a 25-year-old fucking middle linebacker is good. There's no one interested. Jesus. Well, they need a Mike. They need a middle linebacker. Let's see if I can get a younger kind of middle. Yeah, they've got, like, no one. The problem is that they have a lot of guys under, like, small contracts. That's the problem. All right, let's back out of that. They need a middle backer. They've got space. Let's see what we got. I'll put an outside guy in the middle. I don't care. The problem is all their linebackers are up for fucking contract. Oh, my God. Okay. Oh, God, I don't want to play against him twice a year. Holy shit. Oh, maybe. Their linebackers are really good. I'm blown away they need one. 44. This guy's like fucking... You can't do anything on him at all. Lentz, this guy's really good. He's 26 with 4 years left. Holy shit. And he's a good fucking player, too. He's really good. Shit. He just got a contract, too. He's got 4 years left on his deal. He's excellent. He's not the size I want, but he definitely is good. I don't think they would take this straight up. I just don't. Yeah, I don't think they'll take this straight up. Yeah, I don't think that I'd have to give something up to get him. Let's just keep going. The Dolphins, they're always my trade partner. Try to give them good players. Barrett Carter. See, I would get these guys. Their contracts are like up. That's the problem. Yeah, that's the problem. Their contracts are up. So I want to get a guy who's kind of got a few years left on the contract. Maybe him there. Fred Warner's got 1 year left. 6'1", 234. He's got 4 years left. I wonder if they would take that. I don't think they would, but yeah, I didn't think they would either. Carruthers, he's 25. He's got 4 years left. He's an 84. That's the problem. Yeah, none of these guys fit kind of what I'm looking for. Let's see these guys. Ugh. Hold on. Will McFadden. He's got 3 years. He's an 81. See, this is the guy. This is a guy that I'm kind of looking for. Um, he's got 3 years left on his deal. I'm trying to think who my starters would be. Yeah, I just there's no reason for me to go get someone like better than. Oh Jesus, that's an edge. All right, yeah, these guys just. I kind of would like to get a linebacker, like another linebacker, just kind of for like a backup, and then get like a some draft picks or like a draft pick. Carl Toon, oh hell yeah, let's go. Oh, now I want him. This is a guy I would want right here, right here. That's a guy I'd want. 21 years old, 6'2". Yeah, let's get this guy. I don't care. Let's get this guy. I have 4 first-round draft picks. Fucking Jesus! All right, let's offer a fucking second. Okay, we're gonna offer a first. There we go. I have 4 first-round picks. I can give one of them up. All right, there we go. I think Toon, this guy here is probably going to be very good. Okay. Sheffield, Toon. Sheffield can now kind of go back to being outside, I guess. He might be a main backup. I might put Toon in. Yeah. Toon looks like the real fucking deal. I think I got the real deal here. The problem is, look at Sheffield. Look at his speed and his acceleration and all that. That's the problem. Yeah, so we'll have to leave him in as a backup for now. We'll just leave him in as a backup for now. I'll find a spot for him. I just think Sheffield has more awareness, but this guy here's got like better tackling and shit. I like Sheffield because he can cover. That's why I like Sheffield. He's got better tackling. Why is he... Hold on. He's a little bit better tackling. Yeah, I think Sheffield's the player to leave there. I think Toon can be a starter in the future. I kind of probably should trade Brown, to be honest. No. I got some fucking linebackers, bro. But I think Toon can be like a lifetime main backup, I guess. Or if one of these guys are up for contracts, I could put Toon in there. So yeah, all right. So now that's a guy we don't have to sign. That's a guy that we don't have to sign. Who was the other guy I was looking at to maybe trade? Bebe. Let's trade Bebe. I actually really like him. If I can't trade him, I won't, but... let's see what they... I'm going to look at guards. No, look at centers, I guess. Yeah, this guy's got good centers, man. Rogan's 6'5", 290. He's an 83. Graham Barton. Should be a Dolphin. Should be a Miami Dolphin. That's what I say. Yeah, the problem is these guys are all for contract. Oh, he may not be bad. I can put him at guard, too. I don't know if they would take that, though. That's the problem. They've got two really good centers. You know, fuck it. Fuck it. You know, we're not going to trade him. We're not going to trade him. We're going to keep him this season. I've got 3 first-round draft picks. I'm not worried about doing a trade there. So, anyway, let's play the next game. Let's stop fucking around.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. On the Dallas sideline, it is their head coach. This guy's perfect on the new season. 5 games, 5 wins in the early going. His counterpart on the Eagles sideline, Nick Sirianni. His guy's stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they need. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out by the MVP of Super Bowl 59 at quarterback, Jalen Hurts.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback. In the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. If they get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today, they've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win. And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Hurts. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Cowboys 22-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. This is caught down that right sideline. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
2nd and 9.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. And he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. York, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Okay, ready? It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat. The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Ready? Go! Throwing now on 1st and 10. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Get it! Viking 18! Ready!
Try the right side this time, and he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play.
2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. 3rd and inches. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb.
Pass interference. Defense. That penalty is declined.
They'll come up here. 1st and 10.
Hawk 70! Hawk 70!
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Game. Offense.
Back to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll drop to throw. To the left side, caught by Lamb. Good work there to get this back close to a first down. 13 on the gain. It sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
Here we go! Check!
They'll look to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they're on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
18 Cardinal! Go!
They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up second and goal at the Eagles' 2-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, ready.
They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
That ties the game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 2. We'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Eagles offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as we take a look at league leaders in receiving touchdowns by the running backs, he's right up there among the best in the league. Off-balance throw, it's complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and a yard. To throw is Hurts. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to be out of bounds and just beyond the line of scrimmage. That's all they need is to pick up the first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and a couple. Now give on the ground, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here's a third down and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game. They convert on 4th down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Let's go.
To the air again. Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, here's Hurts. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 13 yards on that pass play. First down, Philadelphia.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
From the 39, here's a first and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 5. Now Hurts going to call his own number. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down.
Trimmer.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that after this long drive would be a bit of a letdown.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And this ball incomplete on third down. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. This will be a 48-yard attempt. York's kick is good. And the Eagles will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their running back set to go once more. And he's made a big impact in the passing game. As you look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, his name right there at the top. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looks like he might have gotten there early. They'll begin here on the ground. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up.
Here we go.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
They'll try to set up the screen here. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Picked as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there. Anyways, we do know it'll be third down. And that is incomplete. And Mitchell, the intended target. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
Mitchell on the coverage.
And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession with a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing is Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Forced to his right. He'll try to run for it. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
And that's a pretty good effort here on 3rd and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short of the first down.
Here comes the Eagles punt team. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
46-yard line.
Here we go.
His drive will start on the ground, and they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
First down, Dallas.
Let's go now. Stretch the Eagles.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Ready, go.
Brings up 2nd and
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll stick with him again. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. They're down and 3.
Let's go.
And it's 3rd down.
Now they'll set up to throw. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. A gain there of 11. First down, Cowboys.
Come on, come on.
Handoff here, up the middle, and a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Back to throw. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And he will get into the end zone. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Dallas. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The extra point is up and through. And the Cowboys are on top. It's 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
Great, set.
Now Hurts finding space at the 40. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hurts. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Hurts will try it again. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. To throw on second down is Hurts. He'll step up and run, and he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball.
That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. Nick Sirianni now going to send out the field goal unit. This officially a 58-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our spin around the NFL starts now. We begin with a visit to Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. The Panthers at home to take on the Saints in the NFC South. And this is Tenaroa McMillan. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. A 55-yard touchdown. The Panthers are hot. They improved to 6-0 with the win here. Next up, Lambeau Field. Let's look in on the Packers. They're hosting the Detroit Lions. And this is the running back. He'll find an opening and take it in. A 6-yard rushing touchdown. The Packers lead by a touchdown, 10-3 the halftime score. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons hosting the Minnesota Vikings. And it's the former Michigan man, J.J. McCarthy. 12 yards on the touchdown. The Vikings lead it by a touchdown at the half. And with that, a look now at the rest of the action around the NFL here in week number 6. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
First down, Cowboys.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Go! Nice.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19. Let's go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
A gain of 20.
2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
To the ground, a first down run. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
Ready? 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready?
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Cowboys.
Let's go now. Hey, 70 Timberwolves.
Now a give up the middle. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Andrew Makuba on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 10-yard
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Going back in the backfield. They'll get the carry here. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
Get up. Check go.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. The extra point is good. Cowboys are out to a 21-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Here's a 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. And it's 3rd down coming up.
3rd and 5.
To throw, Hurts. In trouble, and down he goes.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to see what they can do. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Ready? 19.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I understand it's 3rd down and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on 3rd down and you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that first down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle. Ball falls incomplete. Now brings up 4th down.
Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
2nd and 10.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Hurts. Wide open. He's the tight end. He's got this one. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up 2nd and
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Whoa. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for an Eagles first down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Great, set.
Now Hurts. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
And anytime this offense gets themselves going in the right direction, it just seems like the pass rush finds a way to make a play of their own, and they have completely dominated this game up until this point, Mike. I mean, it is no surprise they're playing with the lead as a result.
On second down, Hurts. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
So, a pressure kick here for Cade York. This to get back to a one-possession game. And this one is off the mark. It is no good. And this will remain a two-possession game.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field, hoping that next possession has a different result.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They'll look to throw. This pass right side caught by Lamb. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Dallas.
Let's go. 19 targets. Ready?
Up the middle they go. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12. At the Eagles' 44-yard line.
Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Eagles have it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
York on for the field goal. A 31-yard attempt.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Cowboys offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Past the 60. Past the 60.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll try to set up the screen here. Now he's free at the 35. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play for the Cowboys. 45 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
19-yard line.
70 Lions.
He'll look to throw. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal. He'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Back.
Back to the air one more time. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Dallas. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. His kick is good. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 11. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to take over once again. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. Here's Hurts. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Man in motion is Smith. A second down throw for Hurts. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Third and 10.
A 7-yard loss brings up third down.
They'll send a man in motion left. On third down, it's Hurts. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football.
This one's going to be tough to stomach. I mean, all he has to do is just hold on to the ball, and they've got a fresh set of downs. He was past the yard to gain, but unfortunately, even though they gave up the first down initially, the defense was determined to get off the field one way or another, and they found a way to do just that.
So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field, and it would appear they're about to go 6-0. Trying to kill some clock to get out of here with that win. This drive starts first and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Second and 10.
Gain on the play. Second and 10. At the 38-yard line.
Back to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. The returner will get away from it, and it's going to be marked down at the 15.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now give on the ground. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
At the Eagles' 40-yard line.
On 2nd down, they'll run. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25.
Ready? Careful, lady.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.